Hello, good morning, everyone. It's Brenda from B.laster Works, and it's Sunday, which means it's time for another trash talk. If you're wondering why I still have that out here, because I've decided I am going to cut the signatures apart today. The only problem is on this one. Kind of join the two signatures. There's the separation. I kind of joined them together, so I'm going to just have to cut through there, and then it'll just be two pockets that way. But yeah, I think I'm going to do it. I mean, I think my plan is to cut all the signatures and then stack them on top of each other and then see how far apart the spine part is from each other. And then I'm going to sew them again onto a piece of material. So like this, see how this is only like maybe these two spines are only half an inch apart. They may be like 2 inches apart. And then so I'll sew them 2 inches apart on the material. And then the back and the front spine will still have the cover. So the material is going to have to overlap over the front of the cover and the back of the cover, which is fine. I have room for the material to come up over here and kind of glue it here on the edge. And the good thing about being a trashy junk journal is it doesn't matter what it looks like, because it's just it's going to have my spine dangle, or two. Maybe I'll make it two to kind of break it up, not just one huge dangle. Gonna have that on the spine, and then Hula Girl's hands or arms are going to be on here somewhere. I don't know. I think they'll be at the beginning though. Like I replace this handle with it, or on the handle or something. I don't know. But yeah, so that is my intent. Unless you guys talk me out of it. As you see, my coffee, I've been sitting here sipping and contemplating for a while before I started the video. So let's see. All right, but for starters, we got to get week 49 in. And my trash, I got a fair amount of trash today. So I'm thinking this would be 49. I'm thinking I'm just going to glue this to this, extend it out a little bit. And I wouldn't be surprised if I extend possibly out that way also. So this will be 49. I won't even have to cover that up. I don't even know why I put stuff in here if I don't want to cover it up. It's kind of like a waste of a page, but it just looks so neat. So then this would be maybe 50, 51, 52. And see, I still have pages left. So I could even skip this whole page altogether. Put 50 over here, or make 50, 51, 52, So I have options here. What if I just glue that like that? I mean, that's kind of boring. Skip that. Let me see. 49, 50, 51, 52. I could do that. Or just leave this. I'll stick to my original plan. Let's not get carried away. Okay, so I'm going to glue this down. Or use it as a pocket. And this will still be part of that. So this is 49. That's why it takes me forever to finish any projects, because I just go back and forth, back and forth. Okay. Beast. Go over there, beast. All right, so trash. I only have one receipt. And in hindsight, I wish I would have asked my hubby for his receipts for the year, because he's the one that does most of the grocery shopping. Because he's the chef. So my receipts are usually just things that we need, like bread, eggs, that kind of stuff. And then stuff for work, my work lunch. But I only went to the store once, which was Friday. And the reason I always pick Friday is because it's street sweep day and I have to move my car anyway. So I just drive off and go and drive to work. I rode my bike Monday through Thursday. Didn't find any trash, but I rode my bike, which was good. This is Hansi's, he had his well check yesterday, and it's kind of expensive. The checkup and everything itself, it's like 150 with his vaccines and stuff. It was just buying these. I buy the whole year's worth so that I have it, especially this year, because if I get laid off next year, I want to make sure I have all his stuff already, so I don't have to worry about him. So that was that. So I bought a year's worth of that. I did order something from Jubilee Flea. I don't know if any of you guys use her on Instagram. I find neat little ephemera stuff from her. But I got these little cards. They're not going to stay in the trash journal. I just wanted to show it to you guys. Because I remember my kids, one of my kids, I think it was my oldest, had this game. I don't know what it was, but when I saw this, it just flashed back into my head. I'm like, we had that. So I got it, but I got it because it had a raccoon, which is my alter ego animal. So yeah, it had a little raccoon. So I was like, oh, I got to get it. But this guy, I remember this image. And actually, Latoya, you probably won't watch this because she thinks my videos are too long. But I texted her and asked her if they looked familiar to her, and she never answered me back. So she must have not seen it. Because she's really good at answering. Not like Mini-Me. Mini-Me, the one in Washington, she always forgets to answer. So these are all just the envelopes from that and the invoice. Okay. So I'm not going to use all of it, but I may use part of it. And I may put one of the cards in there that, not the raccoon though, because I want to use him later, but one of the ones that I'm not that sentimental about. I'm pretty sure I used this before, but I took it off the eggs anyway, just in case. But yeah, it's from our eggs. We tried this. It's pasta, but it's made from green bananas. Isn't that weird? Tastes great. Tastes great. And the ingredient list, ingredients, organic green banana. That's it. That's it. So if you can't do pasta because maybe gluten or carbs or whatever, try this. So I liked it. We got it at Whole Foods, I believe, a while back. We just finished it. This is from my trail mix that I like to get, and I want to try to get that off without tearing it up because I don't think I can put this whole plastic piece in there. Or maybe I can cut around it and then do that. Yeah, maybe that's what I'll do because I don't want this whole edge on there. I ordered a book off Amazon, and I guess it came from China. It's, and what book is it? It is, oh, it's in the room, sorry. But it has all these natural remedies, like with plants and stuff that you can use, like for high blood pressure, vertigo. I got it because it had something about vertigo in there, and I wanted to see if that would help hubby. But yeah, so I kind of liked the way this bag looked. So I may use that as a pocket or something in there, or a background. And then we finished a bag of pretzels. And I do love me some pretzels. I try not to eat, see this one says gluten-free, but I don't know about carbs. Does that mean there's no carbs? It does. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I didn't know gluten and carb were hand in hand. So yeah. So I guess that's a good snack for me. So yeah, so we finished that. And that's my trash. That's my trash for the week. Work. We are for the optical world, we get busy. We have week 52. When everyone uses their benefits on week. They don't use it when they have all year round to use it. They wait until the last week of the year to get their glasses. And I know at least one of you guys, one of my subscribers here, do that, right? At least one. Which one? Which one? I mean, it's okay. It's your benefits. You use them however you want to and whenever you want to, but it just seems like everybody comes in on week 52. So we have to gear up. We have conference calls around week 52, like a month in advance. I have to make sure my machines are all up and running. I have to make sure I order extra supplies, all that kind of stuff. I have to make sure what we call our care unit, where all our special orders are kept, I have to make sure everything is all up to date, that we're contacting, and we do that. I do that perfect all year round. I'm not worried about it. It's just going to be more jobs to do, but we have a system. My lab has a system in place that has never been a problem. So I'm not even concerned about that. The only thing I'm concerned about is the ancient machines that we have to work on. Hence why I'm going to probably lose my job next year. But that's the only thing, is keeping those running, especially without Hector, because he was the MacGyver. But we will keep our fingers crossed that we make it through week 52 and week 1, because week 1 and 2 actually of next year is when all of those special orders that we couldn't run in-house, all of those are going to come back to us, and we have to finish those up and get those done for the customers. So yeah, so this is a crazy month for me. Why was I telling you all this? I forget. I was going somewhere with this story, but now I don't know why. But anyways, so yeah, so that, oh yeah, because that was my week. Actually, we weren't too busy this week. I think right now, the next week, like this week, or the last week that we just had, and the week we're going into, most people are focused on Christmas shopping right now. So may not be too busy. And then this week coming up, week 50, I am going again to try to ride my bike as often as possible, if weather permitting, of course. But yeah, so let me get this into, actually, you know what I'm going to do first? I think I'm going to cut the signatures right now with you guys here. It feels better when I have your support than when I just do it by myself for some reason. So we'll start with the first part, first journal. These things are heavy too. I don't know what I was thinking when I started this. And then I was also thinking about next year. What am I going to do next year? Because, as you know, I don't like to use the same trash over and over. And maybe I could, say, hubby, let me have your receipts and save his receipts for next year. But I think I'm just going to take a whole different approach to my trash. Hold on. Get this out of the way. To my trash journal. And I was thinking, and y'all tell me what you think about this in the comments if you could, or you can message me. I was thinking next year, and I've been already looking, because I keep getting these things for international snacks subscription. So every month you get a subscription for snacks from another country. Like 1 month will be South Korea, 1 month will be Brazil, things like that. I want to try that, I think. And then I thought I could make my trash slash snack talk about that. What do you think? We could try the snacks out. We could try it together. I could tell you, well, no, because I don't know if I can pick the months, or I don't know what site I'm going to use yet. I'm still looking around. I might start, Amazon has them. Actually, I'm scared. Amazon has the monthly things where you don't have to subscribe, but then I wonder if I'll get a different, I think I have to try a different brand then every month. So I think a subscription would guarantee me getting a different country every month. You see what I'm saying? Whereas if I go on Amazon, I might not. But maybe I'll start the subscription, and if it doesn't come in on time, I'll order 1 box off Amazon just to get started. Ooh. This is already scary right here. But this is just this piece that's held on just by this little string, which I'll probably have to take off anyway and just keep the string. Okay. Now, there goes my trash for the week. Now, if we lay it, all right, now we've done that, we lay it on top. I can see how far, I know you guys can't see, but I can kind of measure how far apart the spine will be. Oh, it's just about an inch, actually. An inch apart. If you go like that, it's almost back together. But yeah, if I do an inch apart, all right, let's cut the next one. Yee, I know, scary. All right, let's get you out of the way. But yeah, see, cut it apart. Come on, buddy. cut you apart, and then I'll start my page. But what do y'all think about that snack track? Because this kind of actually started becoming snack talk towards the end, right? Or did you guys notice the trend? It was more about what I'm eating versus my trash. So yeah, so I mean, I could still add trash or food. Like if we try other things like this, I still want to show you guys in case anyone's interested. You know what I mean? In changing their diet or trying something new. At least, you know, if I try it out for you guys first, that's always a plus. Or you guys could even tell me, you know, maybe you have a favorite snack you want me to try. Well, if you're in another country, then I can't get it. But if I can get it locally, then I could go and get it and try it. But I think the international snacks is a fun thing. I think that's the route I'm going to go. I'm trying not to cut any of the strings. What I'm doing here. Okay. And then this, I'll just glue that down there. I just have this in there, so that's okay. All right. This isn't done yet. So let's stack these up. The problem is all of the thing is here. There's hardly any there. Well, I mean, that's natural, I guess. Let's see. Let's stack this up. And from front cover actually to back cover, it's about 4.5 inches. And we said 6 last time. Remember when I was trying to measure it? So, and that's, you know, that's not squished down like that. That's if I go like this and kind of give them some room back here. From thread to thread is 4 inches. Yeah, that's doable, I think. That's doable. Then I wonder if I should do a hard cover. What do you guys think? Would it keep it in place better if I do hard? See, then it would be like this. See how the spines are apart here on this end? I don't know. All right, so that'll be our next move. Let's decide. Do we do hard cover or hard spine or soft? I think fabric, huh? But then it seems like it would just be so floppy. Or you know what we could do is we'll sew it onto a soft fabric, and then I can always add a piece of cardboard if it seems flimsy, right? Can I? I mean, it's going to look crazy, but all I know is I do want to keep my cover because I love this cover. Okay, anyways, I'm going to start working on this page. No flea market today because there isn't one. The one we usually go to, I think because it's the holiday season, but you think they would have it for Christmas, you know, people wanting to find Christmas gifts for people that like to shop vintage, you know. But no, there isn't one this week, this Sunday. Next Sunday, there will be our Long Beach one, which is just down the street. So that one is definite. They're always there. Rain, shine, sleet, snow, holiday. It doesn't matter to them. They're always there. I say that and then now watch. It's not going to be there. So yeah. So no flea markets. I'm going to work on this. Sorry for the long introduction, but I'll see you guys in a little bit. I'm going to finish my coffee and get started. All right. Hold on. Hello. I'm back. All right. So it's about 6:45 in the morning. And I am done, which gives me time to upload it. And you guys get to watch it early, hopefully, or whenever you guys watch Trash Talk. I don't know. But let's see. We'll start from up here, I guess. So, as you see, I love windows in packaging, just for this reason. But you can kind of see my selfie in there, and there's like a little nose, and little eyeballs with me. So you guys can already guess when I took that selfie. It was yesterday at Hansi's well check, his little checkup. But okay, so I used the box. I kind of wanted to keep, even though I kind of put something over it, but I wanted to show the ingredients was just the banana. So I kind of kept the whole part of the box like that. Obviously, it is a flip, so it flips this way. Journaling spot. I had to put part of the envelope that I got from the Jubilee Flea over it because this has got kind of, I peeled it back and then, but I needed something smooth after I peeled it. It was kind of rough, so put that there to write on. There's my selfie with Hansi, my Hansi boy, which the vet said he looks pretty good for his age because he is I've had him 15 years in April. Will be 15 years that I've had him. And when I got him from the shelter, they estimated that he was already a year and a half old, like he wasn't a little puppy. So that would make him right now probably about 16, right? About 16 years old. Okay, so there's that. There's the packaging from the envelope for the book, and I'm going to write the book so I remember what book I ordered in my journal. I should have been doing that all along too, but I think about these things at the end of the year. Okay, so that's that. Then you guys saw that I have these. Okay, I forgot to show you these, but these were from Defemember. I picked a prompt. I'm going to just do maybe 2 prompts a week, time permitting. So I picked the prompt, apothecary, label, and quirky dog. So I made little labels with dogs that I know. So that's Hansi, that's Maverick, and that's Millie. And I put them on, I don't know if you guys probably saw my post already, but I'll show you Hansi's bottle. But yeah, so I made the labels and I put them on real vintage bottles. My neighbor gave those to me. His job, he was like excavating. They were excavating something to build, and those bottles came up. So he gave me like a handful of bottles. And they're chipped and damaged, but I don't care. They're pretty cool. So yeah, so I took my leftover labels and I put them in here, and I'll just write on here Defemember prompt, so that I remember what those were for. But I'll probably journal it anyway. The trail mix, I cut out the plastic, so this is the whole plastic piece, and it is a pocket, kind of a tuck. The 49 is from my trash stash of numbers, so that's from an advertisement. I used the Jubilee Flea envelope that the cards came in for my receipts. And then I took one of the cards that I wasn't sentimental with, and I cut it because I liked the backside of the card too. Plus, it has like the company name, which says Whitman on it. So I thought that was cool too. So that will go in here. Then I did glue that page to this other page. And I took the pretzel bag to decorate the back here, just using a double-sided tape. And then I'm going to use this as a journal card also. Maybe I'll journal all the trash on this one, and then journal the personal stuff on that one. And then if I need more room, I can just put some more paper down there to write on. But that's it. That's week 49. And as I was doing this, because this is the spine, so here is where, as you see, I would have to re-sew or rebind this onto the fabric. So then I went through and I looked through all my other ones, and there's a couple that might prove to be slightly difficult. So I came to another conclusion that I may make one of those spines where these are removable, with just the elastic band, and then I can kind of hopefully, or oh, that's going to be kind of hard, but hopefully slide this in. What do you think? Or maybe I should, I don't know, maybe I should put the elastic through there loosely and then tighten it. Is that possible? I've never made one like that before. You guys let me know if you've made one of those. I know Sonia, I know you have. Michelle has. If you guys can help me with that, is it possible to make one of those elastic binding ones and then tighten it up after I have these in? I don't plan on removing them again, so I just need to get these in and hold them in place, but I don't want them real loose either. So then that would mean I would have to have a solid spine, so a hard spine. But I think that's the best way to go instead of trying to sew through the existing spine, especially if I've already got some of them where it's kind of covered up. I have one where the center has the Burger King crown, which is a pop-up. Easily, I could just unglue it, like unstick it and then glue it back. I mean, so there's a way to continue to sew it in, but I thought the elastic binding might be easier. I don't know. Let me know, please. Help. All right, but that is it for this week's trash talk. I am done with the cats. I think maybe some touch ups, some details I might add to it. I like to let it sit for a while in my vision while I'm sitting on the couch. So if anything stands out to me that I need to fix, then I can fix it still. Um, but yeah, so today I may do another Defember prompt from last week because a new week is starting, or I may not. I don't know. I also want to prep that dolphin. Remember that bright blue dolphin? I think I'm just going to spray paint it, prime it right now. I might do that depending on the weather, depending on if it's a nice sunny day today. And I have a couple other projects that I need to work on for my day and do chores. Yeah, I've been neglecting my chores, my household chores, so I really probably should focus on that today. But anyways, I hope you guys have a great Sunday and a great week ahead. Um, and I'll check in with you guys on the next video. Hopefully it won't be next week's trash talk. Hopefully I come up with something, but if not, I'm here every Sunday. Okay? All right. Take care, guys. Just